Ruronis, this is your pal, Ruroni K95 here. So today, I'm going to do my brand new DVD update. This time, I'm going to start off with the 70s movies and TV shows that I picked from my entire VHS, DVD, and Blu-ray collection. And it'll probably go right up to the top, because I'm trying to get some 500 subscribers so I can do a reaction video of how I get 500 subscribers. That's why. The first one I'm going to start off with is Taste the Blood of Dracula. You know what this is because it's probably one of those Hammer horror films. You know what this is. I ain't going to talk about it, but pretty soon I'll probably do a review on Taste the Blood of Dracula at one point for the next horror movie review. If you don't mind. That's what I'm going to say. The next I have is Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. This is the one I have on DVD. I mean, this features Gene Wilder and Peter Ostrom, Jack Albertson, and Denise Nickerson, Leonard Stone, Julie Condole, Roy Kinnear, Paris Themmen, Dodo Vodeni. This movie is directed by Mel Stewart. I mean, this was made in 1971. This is supposed to be like a Paramount movie, but Warner Home Entertainment has released this. This could have been a Paramount Home Entertainment if it's available out there somewhere. The next I have is Escape from the Planet of the Apes. This is made in 1971 because this features Roddy McDowall, Kim Hunter. It has appearances with Ricardo Montalban and Sal Mineo. The two intelligent apes from the future, Cornelius and Zyra, travel back in time to present-day Earth. At first, the talking creatures are sensation, wined and dined as they get full celebrity treatment, but soon a dark element emerges when one man hatches a plot to do away with these super advanced apes as degenerate attempt to save mankind from the fate of someday being ruled by animals. Instead of giving speeches and being welcome along among humans, Cornelius and Zyra are running for their lives, the targets of a relentless search. This movie has the music done by Jerry Goldsmith in it. This is directed by Don Taylor, which is the production from Arthur P. Jacobs, I believe. And this follows you to this one. The next is Conquest of the Planet of the Apes. This feature this is probably made in 1972 because this is directed by J. Lee Thompson. This is based on the characters from the Planet of the Apes created by Pierre, what if I'm pronouncing it wrong, Bolle. If I'm not pronouncing it right or wrong. This movie is probably one of the this takes place after Escape from the Planet of the Apes, because this was a 1972 film. Because this features Roddy McDowall in this one. The next I have is Snoopy Come Home. This is probably came out in 1972. This is probably one of the Peanuts from the late legendary cartoon artist Charles M. Schulz. I mean, the music wasn't made by Vince Guaraldi, but instead the Sherman Brothers, which are Richard and Robert Sherman. I mean, this is a Paramount, or with association with United Feature Syndicate as well, because this was made in 1972. Because this is a enjoyable classic, I call it. The next I have is all 3 seasons of Kung Fu, because this is from. You know what this is? Because if you haven't seen my Kung Fu, speaking of the 70s, I have all 3 seasons of Kung Fu. If you haven't seen it, check out my Kung Fu David Carradine collection, link in the description, as well as my Kung Fu DVD review as well. Because this features David Carradine, because Kung Fu is one of my favorite shows that came out in the 70s. And And next I have this Kung Fu pilot episode. You know what this is. I'm going to talk about it. Check out. Check this video. If you haven't mentioned, check it out on my David Carradine collection, as well as Kung Fu collection video as well, at some point at your leisure. The next I have is the complete TV series of Planet of the Apes. This is a 4-disc set. This features Ron Harper and James Norton. It only has like 13 episodes on 13 episodes and a 1 unaired episode on this DVD. After the show got canceled in 1974, because this did feature Roddy McDowall from the Planet of the Apes movie series from the late 60s, early 70s. Because I got this DVD a while back at Barnes & Noble, because this was like at a pricey DVD. I got this. The reason why I got this for the novelty of it, because this is part of the 70s, I believe. The next I have is Little House on the Prairie, The Craftsman. This is only 1 episode on VHS, because I know this features Michael Landon, Karen Gressel, Melissa Gilbert, Melissa Sue Anderson, Lindsay, and Sidney Greenbush in this TV series. Because, oh yeah, speaking of Melissa Sue Anderson was on the TV show, on the 80s horror movie Happy Birthday to Me. There's an 80s horror movie featured Melissa Sue Anderson from Little House on the Prairie. This is probably a classic show, I believe. The next I have is The Apple Dumpling Gang. This features Don Knotts, Bill Bixby, and Tim Conway. This is my favorite 70s movie. I ain't going to talk about it. You know what it is. But I'll probably do a review on it at some point. The next I have is Rooster Cogburn and the Lady. This is probably one of them Western films, but I've never watched any of them yet. But this is probably features John Wayne, Anthony Zerba, John McWayne in this film, Tommy Lee, Strother Martin, Jack Colvin is in this movie as well. This is a sequel to True Grit, I believe. The original True Grit. Not the one with... When I mean True Grit is the original True Grit. Not the one with Jeff Bridges. No, the other with John Wayne in this film. That's an old movie, though. Next I have is Allegro non troppo. This is like an Italian take on Fantasia. Because, you know, it has the music like Debussy, Dvorak, Ravel, Sibelius, Vivaldi, and Stravinsky on it. And this did feature Maurizio Nicchetti from The Icicle Thief and Volare in this one. This is like an Italian take on Fantasia, but the live-action sequences are all black and white. However, Fantasia, it's all color in the live-action sequences. But the animation kind of reminds me of, like, has this Yellow Submarine-esque style animation in this Italian animated movie, which is directed by Bruno Bozzetto, and this features Maurizio Nicchetti, Nestor Garai, Maurizio Micheli, and Maria Luisa Giovanni in this film. The version I have is in original Italian with English subtitles. If you get the RCA Columbia home video release version on VHS, it has the original English dub on it. I'm pretty sure Criterion should get a DVD and Blu-ray release with the original English version from the RCA Columbia home video release. The next I have is The Omen. You know this movie features Lee Remick and Gregory Peck. You know what this is. I'm going to talk about it. Pretty soon I will do a review on The Omen at one point. I mean, why am I talking about this? Because this has even though the DVD has a commentary by director Richard Donner and editor Stuart Baird, if you want me to do a review on The Omen, please let me know. The next I have is Grease. This is a Olivia Newton-John and John Travolta film. This is probably one of those musical films. This takes place in the 50s, what Grease started. You know what this movie is. The next I have is Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope, but in 1977 it's just called Star Wars. If you haven't seen my movie review on Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope, check it out in the description if I'll put this, because you know what this movie is. Because this is probably the best Star Wars film that came out in the 70s. The next I have is The Incredible Hulk, complete first season. I got this a while back at Barnes & Noble back in February. You know what this is? Pretty soon I'll get seasons 2, 3, 4, and 5 so I can complete the entire series of The Incredible Hulk. Because I know this has commentary on the pilot episode with writer and director and producer Kenneth Johnson, and it has a bonus episode, Stop the Presses, from season 2 of The Incredible Hulk with Bill Bixby and Lou Ferrigno, and it has the pilot episode Death in the Family in it. All these, it comes with, I ain't going to show it to you, but you know what this TV show is. Pretty soon I'll get season sets. And I also have, the next I have is the Ultimate Collection of the Incredible Hulk DVD. This has episodes from seasons 1, 2, 3, and 4 on it. You know what this is? If you haven't seen my DVD review of the Incredible Hulk television series Ultimate Collection, check this out at your leisure at one point. I'll probably put the link in it in the description if you missed it. Next I have is The Last Waltz. This is a Martin Scorsese film. This is like one of them 70s concert movies I have. If you haven't seen it, I'll probably do a review on this at one point. And the next I have is The Invasion of the Body Snatchers. This is like a 70s adaptation of the horror film, because I know this did feature Jeff Goldblum and Leonard Nimoy, Brooke Adams, and Donald Sutherland in this film. This is probably came out in 1978, one of them 70s horror movies. The next I have is a couple of Godzilla cartoon series. This is from Hanna-Barbera. I got these two at Barnes & Noble a while back, and Volume 3 is probably expensive as all hell, and it's like $80 on Amazon. Next I have is Alien. You know what this is, because this features Sigourney Weaver and Tom Skerritt. If you want me to do a review on this, please leave a comment in the description if you want me to do a review on Alien. And the last one to cover up, The Warriors. This is my favorite Walter Hill film, because it's about a group of these guys who are from Coney Island, and they got blamed of who shot Cyrus in this film. If you haven't seen the Warriors movie review, I'll probably put the link in the description. Also, if you missed my the Warriors movie review, I'll probably put the link in the description if you haven't seen my movie review on the Warriors. So this covers up my DVD update as well. That's going to be it for my DVD update on 70s movies and TV shows. You guys, thanks for watching, but before we go, I know I don't want to make this video like 15 minutes, but I'll just do it quicker this time, because I have picked about categories of movies and TV shows that are made from the 70s, starting from 1970 all the way to 1979. Starting with the only two movies I have from 1979 I have are The Alien and The Warriors. I need to get Star Trek The Motion Picture at one point. Hope subscribe for content. My anime planet, link in the description down below. You can share this video on your Twitter, Facebook, if you have Twitter and Facebook account. If you like this video, please leave a suggestion on the comments. If you want me to do some movie reviews as well as anime reviews, just please leave a comment on this video. If you like this video, please comment some suggestions of what should I review. And be sure to click on my subscribe button. Become a subscriber to RuRoniK95. Feel free to join my channel. So give this video a thumbs up. Please click on my notifications bell button if you haven't seen any of the updates. Don't miss out. So, like, subscribe, favorite, comment, share on your social media pages like Facebook, Twitter, etc. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. So check out my channel, RuRoniK95, once you click the subscribe button to subscribe to my channel. And then click on my notifications bell button, read the updates up on YouTube as well. If you haven't missed any of my updates on my new videos, don't miss out. So be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Please leave a comment on suggestions of what should I review as well. And I know today's Tuesday because tomorrow's going to be Wednesday. This is RuRoniK95 saying, I'm glad you liked my DVD update on the 70s movies and TV shows. I'm glad you liked it. I hope you enjoy it. I hope see you soon, and have a great Tuesday because tomorrow's Wednesday. This is RuRoniK95 signing off, and thanks for watching.